Bookstore, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm on my way to the Amazon bookstore. Amazon has opened several brick and mortar shops in New York City, and today I'm on my way to the one that's on 34th and 5th, and we're gonna play my favorite book game and maybe your favorite book game too. I'm gonna film some footage showing one of the shelves at the Amazon bookstore, and I'll tell you how many of the books I've read, you'll tell me how many of the books you've read, and we'll see whether I need to buy more books because I need to read more. Stay tuned for today's episode of What's on the Shelf. On the Amazon bookshelf, we start with a book I have read, Chinua Achebe's Things Fall Apart. Then Call Me By Your Name by Andre Aciman, I have not read, but I have read Stay With Me by Ayobami Adebayo and Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I haven't read her other book, Half of a Yellow Sun. Then we have Isabel Allende's In the Midst of Winter, I have not read, but I did read Mitch Albom's The Next Person You Meet in Heaven. I haven't read his Magic Strings of Frankie Pesto. Then we have Stories Friday Black by Nana Kwame. I have not read, but I did read The White Tiger by Aravind Adiga. That is one of the Man Booker winners. Salt Houses by Nala Alian. I have not read. Neither have I read Daughters of the Dragon by William Andrews or The Traveling Cat Chronicles by Hiro Arikawa. I haven't read The Women of the Orient Express by Lindsay Jane Ashford or Kate Atkinson's transcription. On the next shelf, we have two books by Frederick Backman, Us Against You and Beertown. I haven't read any Frederick Backman yet. Then we get some books that I have read. Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, yes. The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, yes. But I haven't read her Alias Grace. On the bottom shelf, we have three more books by Frederick Backman. Britt Marie Was Here, My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry, and A Man Called Uva. I haven't read any of those. Then we have The Storyteller's Secret by Sejal Badini. I haven't read. Neither have I read James Baldwin's Giovanni Room. On the adjacent shelf, we start with another book by James Baldwin, If Beale Street Could Talk. I haven't read. I haven't read The House at the Edge of Night by Catherine Banner, but I did read The Sellout by Paul Beatty. That's another previous Man Booker winner. Next is The Paris Architect by Charles Belfort and David Benioff, City of Thieves. I haven't read either one of those. I did read John Boyne's The Heart's Invisible Furies. I loved it. William Boyd's Love is Blind. I haven't read. When I'm Gone by Emily Bleeker. No. Evening in Paradise by Lucia Berlin. No. And The Immortalist by Chloe Benjamin. Also no. The Little Shop of Found Things by Paula Braxton. No. The Forever Summer by Jamie Brenner. No. Lucky Man by Jamel Brinkley. No. Marriage Vacation by Pauline Turner Brooks. No. Cinnamon and Gunpowder by Eli Brown. No. And The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. No. A Dog's Way Home by W. Bruce Cameron. I have not read. And then we have two books by Calvino, Invisible Cities and If on a Winter's Night, A Traveler. I haven't read either of those. Becoming Mrs. Lewis by Patty Callahan. No. The Lost for Words Bookshop by Stephanie Butland. No. On the next shelf, we have Albert Camus' The Stranger and The Trouble with Goats and Sheep by Joanna Cannon. I haven't read either of those yet. Little by Edward Carey. No. The House of the Lake by Ella Carey. No. The Paris Time Capsule, Ella Carey. Also no. What We Lose by Zinzi Clemens. I wanted to read but haven't read yet. Everyone Brave is Forgiven by Chris Cleave. No. I do own another book by him. Sandra Cineros, The House on Mango Street. I think I read a long time ago, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to say no. And there's Michael Chabon's The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier Clay. This is a former Pulitzer Prize winner, and I still haven't read it. Then we have Don Quixote by Miguel Cervantes. I started reading this one summer. It's such a big book, I didn't finish. I stopped along the way. And there's another book, Blind Kiss by Renee Carlino. I also haven't read that one. Then we go back up top for the next shelf. The Hamilton Affair by Elizabeth Cobbs. No. I did read Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist, but I haven't read his latest book, Hippie. Then there is The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. I have not read. Bernard Cornwell's War of the Wolf. No. When Never Comes by Barbara Davis. No. Vox by Christina Dalcher. No. My Lady's Choosing by Kitty Curran and Larissa Zagars. I have not read. The Girl with No Name by Dina Costello. No. The German Girl by Armando Lucas Correa. Also no. Matchmaking for Beginners by Maddie Dawson. No. The Course of Love by Elaine de Botton. No. The Air You Breathe by Francis de Pontes Peebles. No. French Exit by Patrick DeWitt. No. But I did read The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde by Juno Diaz. That's also a Pulitzer Prize winner. America's First Daughter by Stephanie Bray and Laura Camdy, I have not read. Blind Kiss by Renee Carlino is here again, so we're going to exclude that from the list. Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky, I have not read. Last Bus to Wisdom, I have not read. That is by Ivan Doig. Anthony Doerr's All the Light We Cannot See, I've planned to read but haven't yet. Then there's Ragtime by E.L. Doctorow. I've been wanting to read a Doctorow book for a while and I haven't. Then there's My Dear Hamilton, again by Stephanie Dre and Laura Camdy. No. Gone So Long by Andre Dubus III, I have not read, but I did read Washington Black by Ezio Dugian, and I bought another copy after I filmed this video. Manhattan Beach by Jennifer Egan, I have not read. Neither Deborah Eisenberg's Your Duck is My Duck. On the next shelf, we have Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenides. I have not read. There's a Girl Who Rode in Silk by Kelly Estes. No. Virgil Wonder by Leif Unger. No. Silence by Shusako Endo. No. I also haven't read Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man, even though I've planned to for a while. On the final shelf, we have Paris Echo by Sebastian Faulks and 2 books by Elena Ferrante from her Neapolitan series, Book 1 and Book 2, My Brilliant Friend and The Story of a New Name. I've read both of those. I read the entire series. Then we have F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, which I've wanted to but haven't read yet. Ken Follett's A Column of Fire. No. Gabriel Garcia Marquez novella, Chronicle of a Death Foretold, I read and loved. 7 Stones to Stand or Fall by Diana Gabaldon. No. The Intermission by Elisa Friedland. No. America for Beginners, I have not read. That one is by Leah Frankie. A Well-Behaved Woman by Therese Ann Fowler. No. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez, I have read. And Roxane Gay edited the Best American Short Stories for 2018. I haven't read that yet. The Lighthouse Keeper's Daughter by Hazel Gaynor. No. The Splendor Before the Dark by Margaret George. No. A Terrible Country by Keith Gesson. No, but I did just read a book that he translated. Then we have Emily Giffen's All We Ever Wanted. I have not read. Rust and Stardust by T. Greenwood. No. All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. No. Jane Green's The Sunshine Sisters. No. The Home for Unwanted Girls by Joanna Goodman. No. But I have read William Golding's Lord of the Flies. And on the bottom shelf, we have Less by Andrew Sean Greer. This is the Pulitzer Prize winner for 2018. I haven't read it. Daryl Gregory's Spoonbenders. No. Philippa Gregory's The Other Boleyn Girl. No. 2 books by Jasmine Guillory, The Proposal and The Wedding Date. I have not read either one, but I should be reading one of these pretty soon because we'll talk more about that later. Then there's Sharon Guskin's The Forgetting Time. No. And on the bottom shelf, we have The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna, as well as her Firefly Lane. I haven't read anything by Kristen Hanna yet, but I did read Exit West by Mohsin Hamid. I have not read Louisa Hall's Trinity, but I read The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Haddon, and Homegoing by Yagyasi I've read as well. Of the books pictured here, I've read 21 of them. What's your number? Leave me a comment down below. So that's it. That's what's on the shelf in the Amazon bookstore. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how many of the books you read and whether you beat my number. So thanks for watching. We'll talk in the comments, and until next time, happy reading. Bye.